You made a new character and you didn't change his name?
No,
the
new character isn't in yet. So he's defaulting to his last character, who's
okay, who's decaying.
Also,
Bob is in another plane of existence.
Also,
his body is just kind of...
we got to Kent. Valky gave money to Jack. She diamond dust. We don't have. They don't have it here, so she gave it back. Valky has gone to take a shower in the woods. Has tent set up.
Yeah.
Shiana's watching it. Craig is in presumably drinking.
Drinking, sleeping.
Yeah, going to sleep.
Oh, okay. And
I expended a lot of those spells during that fight.
Oh yeah. What was the last fight we had?
He got in a fight with a couple of driders.
Oh right.
We all got into a fight with...
Oh yeah, and then there was another few driders. And
I had to fight one on my own.
I got knocked unconscious in that fight, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I believe so did Luna.
Oh.
What?
2 people were unconscious in that fight.
What fight?
No, Luna didn't.
Three driders?
Luna didn't quite get unconscious yet.
I got unconscious until the end.
Oh, okay.
At the end.
Yeah, she was able to bring you back up before she went unconscious.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I didn't have to drag people to town.
And I seem to have used up all of my channel energy in that fight, so...
Wasn't even that hard of a fight. Y'all fought
Spell resistance sucks, man.
Spell resistance, and it really is the 3 of us all do magic.
Aww.
Yeah, you were taking away most of... That's why I had to go werewolf, so I could make sure my attacks were going to whip their ass.
And last time we fought Driders, the spell resistance, I don't know if it was lower or if we just rolled better, but like it didn't bother us much last time.
The first two we fought were lower level Driders, and then the second wave of them, the other 2 were more professional kind of.
Yeah. We also had like 2 more combatants in that fight.
Yeah, and this one.
One less Drider, but 2 less combatants.
Yeah.
And Bob mostly did physical damage anyways.
Yeah.
During that fight, which
did help a lot.
So moving on.
Yeah.
Morning time rolls around. Cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfuckers.
Preparing spells hour before.
Yeah. We've seen that is the sound you also hear after cock-a-doodle-doo and the rude sound. Rude noise. Rude words. General rudeness.
Whatever. I better remember.
So how many days would it be away from...
Wolfing out?
Well, I was going to say away from the city closer to the sea, but yeah, wolfing out was going to be my next question.
Was there a city by the sea? I think y'all just kind of pulled up on a shore.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But there was an area with the tents and stuff before we went to... Like, we trekked a little bit and then...
I think that's where we are now, the Kent.
Sure.
Yeah, y'all got to the jungle, y'all had to trek through the jungle to this village, and then y'all went to the temple. That ended up...
Okay, then just how long till we get to shore? How long before wolf?
Your wolf is going to happen, I believe, tomorrow, the next day, if not 2 days from now.
Well, make
we're
sure
cutting it
that
close. Stuck. Come on. Yeah, your wolf is in.
What did I do?
What did?
Tomorrow.
Well,
Man, if this spell actually
I guess
comes in
technically
handy
2 days
today.
from now, since it starts at midnight. But you know, like I get it. It's tomorrow night. Okay. So how long is it to shore?
I believe that was 3 days.
Okay, I'll just.
It's quite loud. Surprisingly so.
I never picked a one.
We'll pick one.
Yeah, pick one while you're not doing anything.
Yeah, you have time.
Uh,
What weapons can I pick from?
Simple. All one-handed, two-handed, heavy, light, whatever.
As long as
Projectile.
That's the other, yeah.
I picked the weapon of God.
That's not a simple weapon. Although actually, a lot of the gods' favorite weapons are simple, but you know.
Depending on which god you ask. Some of them are not simple at all.
I remember I'd always go for this one that was a chaotic neutral god. And I was like, yeah, I'll just make a character that uses like her weapon, and it was like a whip. I was like, nah. Nah. I'm not becoming Simon Belmont today.
So, morning has rolled around. What are the other characters doing?
I'm trying to get spells real quick. Sorry, give me a second.
Okay.
I'll do
Okay.
I'll do common and celestial today.
Okay.
And okay. That one. Okay. Alright, so getting up, packing up tent. Gonna take like half an hour.
Okay. What does Crag do when he finishes with his spells? Is he done with his spells?
Not quite.
Josh definitely isn't awake yet. So we wait.
It's gonna start.
How long did it take us to walk to this point?
From the place?
From the ship.
From the ship? I believe 3 days. I believe it was 3 days to get here and then 3 days to get to the
Okay.
palace.
No one needs to know that. Nobody.
I'll cast sending on to the guy on the ship.
Okay.
And I'll say should be back in 3 days. Have some bad news, but can talk in person. That's it. Any response?
He responds with, okay, all quiet here, has been for a good bit.
Okay.
Question: if I get gauntlets, would they get a bonus with the?
If you get gauntlets, then you will have gauntlets, and when you shoot your claws out, they will either break your gauntlets or your gauntlets will be covering them.
Or you could have special ones made.
That have your spikes, that have holes for your spikes, but you would have to get them special made for that. If you want, that can be that can be just your item. Is you can have special made gauntlets
Instead of what?
instead of a magic item or whatever. You can just have special made armor.
It's fine. I'll keep my magic item.
I still don't know what it is.
It's fine.
If you get one.
And I will let Gianna go out and hunt
Okay.
when we wake up.
If I get one.
If you get one.
And then just waiting for other people to get up.
All right. What?
I'll probably eat some rations while I'm...
Okay.
After I'm done preparing spells, I'm going to take a swig of the flask, and I'm going to head down to the lower section of this area.
Okay.
And actually I realized I'll be eating rations the next 3 days probably, so I'm going to have someone go up and get breakfast for me here. Just anyone I see, ask them to...
Just a person.
Yeah.
Roll diplomacy. You would see Valky down there. You don't see Shiana. She is either eating rations or
What are the bad things about a double weapon? Like a quarterstaff.
I can never remember how that works.
Double. You can use a double weapon to fight as if fighting with two weapons, but if you do, you incur all the normal attack penalties associated with fighting two weapons. Just as if you were using a one-handed weapon and a light weapon.
You're gonna have like I think it's a total of like -6, -10 on each attack if you're fighting with both. Unless you have feats that make those a lot less. You can still use it as a single weapon though, and just do the one attack, and it'd be normal.
Yeah, you only get the minuses if you go for the second. If you choose to make 2 attacks with it.
That is a 13 diplomacy. Asking them to see if someone will send down some food or if they'll.
You get brought a breakfast.
Cool.
You get brought a breakfast.
How much does it cost me?
Do you give the person any extra? Oh, I suppose that's. The breakfast itself costs 3 silver pieces.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll tip whoever brought it down for me. So.
Actually, before we go down the ladder, I'm going to go back into the bar and ask the bartender for a small keg.
A small keg?
Yes, like a
empty one?
No, like a pony keg full of alcohol.
Yeah, I guess you can have it for like
What kind of alcohol is it?
vodka.
It's weird. Okay, I guess. Jungle potatoes.
For 4 gold.
Also, could you hand me somebody?
Let me detangle myself. And then noon rolls around and Josh can wake up.
Yes.
What was the other thing I got?
The seat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that stinks. It's sticky. What did you just do?
Nice to know you're
I
awake.
farted. God. I
Bodily
haven't
function.
farted in a really long time.
Happens to everybody. Moving on.
It's weird for me though. Sound like a
Can we
promotion
stop talking
can
about
of poops.
Anyway, moving on. Playing
Any
D&D
subscribers
now.
you had are now gone.
I caused it. Oh, my friend's gonna have a fun time listening to that. Hi, Fordro. If you're still listening.
Yeah, this is quite a lot of hours of listening. in.
Yeah, they might get to this a few months from now. If they're.
I don't know. Maybe they're the kind of people to like if they like something they'll binge it. So.
Even binging it'd take a few weeks at this point.
Oh yeah, but
Like
I mean,
it's a lot of videos.
Trust me, I've been in all of them.
Yes. I think it's well over 70 hours.
Tom
Like that's a
Majesty.
conservative guess.
I mean, I just have
Video on it.
YouTube on like in the background, like
On politics.
That's true. Yeah.
It's just
Well,
This is a hard thing to have background and
Dash
follow it if you don't know it already.
gets out of the tree.
I think.
and
We'll
starts-
climb down.
But that'll be like maybe one of the parts they catch. And we'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, what?"
Okay, and what was I looking up?
Roll. I got 6. I proceed to fall down the tree.
So, Valky is eating, and Crag is walking up to Valky, who is eating.
Well, putting the small. Actually, yeah, I could probably climb with that keg on my shoulder. It's not too big.
But you do go down there with Valky, eventually. After you get the keg business.
Good morning.
Morning.
Jash immediately falls out of a tree,
Yeah.
Good morning.
making an acrobatics check.
Can you please stop? You sound like a zombie.
A kitten zombie.
A kitten zombie.
Wow, that'd be so cute. No, I've seen a video on that. It was like a cat.
Agility. Acrobatics, that's the one. Throw this at you.
27.
Okay, you take 3 damage, but you still fall. So, Jash lands in front of you, somewhat on her feet.
You okay? You know, you wouldn't have that problem if you didn't insist on sleeping in trees. I imagine first waking up is not the easiest time to climb out of a tree. It doesn't seem, you know.
You don't want my life.
Wow.
You ready? Holy.
How much does 17 strength go for a base attack bonus?
That's gonna add.
It's the modifier.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
the
plus
modifier.
3.
So 3.
Yeah. So it's your base attack bonus is +2, and you get an additional +3.
That's
Yeah.
5.
So, Valge, I'm going to go ahead and go on my own slightly skewed way to the ship. I will most likely see you both tomorrow. I'm going to go get drunk in the jungle for a while.
That seems incredibly stupid.
Incredible fun.
Well, I don't want to be beaten up.
So you're wandering off into the jungle that we know has Drider in it by yourself.
And giant bugs.
And giant bugs.
And malaria.
To be fair,
And malaria.
To be fair, though, he already proved he can handle the giant bugs. No one else got to touch
And
that
poisonous
There is
flowers and flora.
Well, you have to understand, like,
Fauna.
I'm going to be drinking a lot to try to negate the wolf thing. Even when I got really drunk in the cell, I still tore it up. So there will still be a werewolf on the prowl. He'll just be clumsy. And in the jungle.
I'm sorry.
If
anything, you might see me riding one of those giant beetles. And just be like, I tamed this while I was drunk.
And a wolf.
I mean, if that's what you really want to do.
Everybody has animal companions except for me. She made me bleed.
I mean, I wouldn't have control of myself. I don't know what would happen. I'm just saying, like, I could come back tomorrow and it's like, I did a thing. I'm not sure how.
If
His name is Glorp.
Glorp.
Wait, is that the name of the bug? The bug from Don't Starve? It's really cute. It spits stuff that heals you.
Oh,
It looks like bubblegum.
if
I've not gotten that far.
It's really cute.
if that's what you want to do, I guess you can. Guess we'll see you back at the ship. But
Picture.
you were kind of the one guiding us back, though. Do you know which way to go from here? Actually, we should probably just ask someone. Well, no, because it's kind of the shore is kind of everywhere, isn't it? Huh.
That's where I
I mean, I'm
Hey.
not going to be using fly any other time to do it.
Yeah.
So
Do you think you could see the ship from here anyway?
I go like 60 feet a second up in the air, and sure I can see some kind of whatnot. Like the boat's not the smallest thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could point us in the right direction, that'd be great help.
Why, Chandler?
Because he died.
If we get back to the ship and we haven't seen you at all, use sending to contact you, see what's up.
Alright.
I still say it's a bad idea, though.
I don't doubt it. But I've been beaten up and half sober in bars before. Seeing what you two are capable of.
Trying to think of any other way I could kind of restrain you without beating you up, and I'm having a hard time coming up with anything.
I'm sure as we become stronger, there will be something will become more apparent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna open a little hole in the top of the pony keg and just take a gulp of it. And, good luck. And I'm going to head in.
Well, wait. Were you gonna do the fly thing first?
Oh yeah. Cast fly.
Kind of important here.
Sorry, I already took a swig this morning. So I fly up, let's say 180 feet. I'm sure that clears the brush and everything. Where do I see these sheep?
Look at this monstrosity.
Inside of a binder.
I feel like that's something.
Inside of a what?
Binder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like maybe the sleeves.
That's bad.
Maybe like
It seems that we're a
the shirt and
simulated
the sleeves are
environment.
like that without the. I want the long bits.
Burn it all down.
Right. Oh, burning?
The compass direction that is this way, east.
That's so ugly.
So,
Wait, what? That's not right.
You're not right.
Didn't we travel east to get to the town?
then it's west.
I thought.
East, west, poost. Past. Pasta.
Like, didn't we come to the closest shore when we were coming around here?
I thought y'all went to the far shore.
We did go to the far shore. We went
Did we?
around the
Oh,
island.
did we?
Yes.
Then never mind. You were
So it is
right.
east.
I've mistaken myself. I don't know how those words work, but let's say that's what I did.
So, east.
Okay, so I see it and everything.
Yes.
Um,
Suppose you should have had to make a perception check for that, but I suppose it's also too late
That's
now.
just.
I mean, it's a pretty big, like, wooden object.
So extra.
I also suppose at least one of us should have known that general direction and been able to figure it out, but I didn't think about that.
Well, I wasn't
Fucking
using this.
retarded.
I wasn't planning on using this spell any other time
Yeah,
of day.
yeah.
And taking this spell away from me being a werewolf is probably the best thing I could have done today.
Yeah, that's. I'm kind of surprised you went ahead and prepared spells, actually, if that's what you're planning on happening.
There are still things in this jungle.
So there is that.
I'm going
yes.
to be drunk in this jungle. There's a long time before werewolf starts. I'm just getting myself properly groggy so I can hopefully hunt people.
Wow, that got tangled immediately.
There beats. So I'm going to start walking off towards the ship, but in a skewed direction. Like it's east. I'm going
I feel you.
southeast.
So he's already left for the day. What are y'all doing? Shiana returns. She looks fed.
Oh no.
I guess we'll start going off towards the ship.
Then I would start more. Well, I'll follow. So.
Alright, well, you get back to the ship after 3 days of travel.
Oh, I see. Well then. Man, jungle exploration is easy. I don't know what everybody's been talking about.
I suppose there should. No, you've been casting the malaria thing, right? Didn't you do a thing?
It repelled mosquitoes.
No.
I didn't do a thing. It was the salve we got.
Make constitution checks for malaria.
Well, I mean, it did repel mosquitoes.
Definitely.
No, like, they got a salve for like a week's worth of travel, and I don't think it's been that long.
Right, I remember now. No,
we
'cause
wouldn't have used it in the mansion.
Yeah, you weren't really using it in the mansion or the party. So yes, y'all still have that no malaria.
Yeah.
Are you following Shiana or are y'all just walking?
I think following Shiana, letting her know, it's just the...
She'd be steering you around most fights, and most fights would kind of be steering around away from her as well.
Okay. Man, the benefits of having a guide.
So the smarter fights are veering away, and she's veering away from the ones that aren't as smart.
Alright.
However, you do know from past experience that if you want to fight, all you have to do is say, Shiana, find us something to fight.
Get off the jungle.
Apparently.
No, it's a jungle. She
Get off the jungle!
She is Nezro. She's protecting us.
That is interesting. There's not often where you can be walking through a place and whether or not you fight something, it's entirely up to the party. It's kind of cool, actually.
What did I not?
I refreshed the page. It said it's ready.
Oh. I didn't know I had to refresh it.
Yeah, I didn't either. But I figured I'd give it a shot.
God, Tiffany, thanks!
For real.
Is Tiffany the witch?
Yes, it said
She's a witch.
Tiffany started this at this time. So, Tiffany, if you're watching us, thanks a lot. You should have, called.
I love you,
Also, Tiffany, if you're watching this, thanks a lot. I appreciate it,
For watching the channel and making our pizza.
That too, yeah.
This episode is dedicated to whatever her name is, Tiffany.
Tiffany, our pizza waitress lady.
The person who... She's not even our waitress. She made a pizza.
The person who made our food. Thank you.
I'm gonna be amazed if I get popular enough that Tiffany watches this video at some point.
That'd be funny as fuck. It's like, I didn't even know you. I just made the pizza.
Tiffany, if you make pizza and watch our channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Yes.
Pizza. Only pizza. If you make pizza, we don't want you here.
We don't like you. In fact, we hate you!
Tiffany is getting so many missed messages from us.
Yeah.
Tiffany, thanks a lot. Tiffany, thanks a lot. Tiffany, I love you. Tiffany, I hate you.
So, after 3 long days of travel, of mosquitoes and humidity and being depressed because Bob is dead. Oh wait, no one's upset about that.
I'm depressed because I got brought back to life. Does that count?
Yes.
Well, and because of the skull dying. Actually, yeah, one of those days, like the next day, I would have cast sending to the
Shaman lady?
Shaman.
How far does that go?
Anywhere.
Nice.
If it's on a different plane, it has a 5% chance to fail.
Oh.
Anywhere on this plane, it just happens.
That has to be annoying. Like, there's this level 20 mage just sending text messages through his head just all day, just fucking with people. And it's just what? There's 7 people in this world that are just like, man, I wish this son of a bitch would just shut the hell up. But I don't know where he is.
You don't get an answer when that happens.
Well, I'm gonna say, Guinevere's vessel has been destroyed. She revived me.
It exploded.
Yeah.
Technically, he wasn't awake for that part.
Yeah.
Yes, but I told him I was sick of his things exploding.
She revived me. I have seen no other evidence of her being around. I should start counting this. I'm very sorry. And that'll be 24.
Okay.
And you said I get no response?
You don't get a response.
That's unfortunate. Probably.
Thank you.
You are? Yeah. That'll just be one of the days. So we get to the ship.
It revived you and created hell on earth there. And it's just it's wow. Magic's stupid.
When we do get to the ship, I'll, the day we're gonna get there, I'm gonna cast Water Walk Communal. I'll have that prepared and I'll take it so that we can all just walk over to the ship.
So.
Actually, didn't we leave a boat on shore? Find that, just drag it over to the ship.
Nobody is very unsure about the walking of the water on.
I feel like it'd feel more like steady ground than being in on the boat though.
But getting her to step on it initially.
No, yeah.
She's like, okay, this is just like running, and then she starts sprinting across the surface of the water. Wow!
What do you do if a wave hits you?
A dolphin jumps up.
Well,
She grabs
that's
the
always
dolphin
kind of
by the
a-
neck.
The thing is, if the wave's coming at you, you just kind of do this. So the wave's like right here.
Tries
What
to
if
put
the
it
wave
down, but it
crashes?
just goes under.
Oh.
Well, then you'd ride the wave like that and go up. Water walking with waves is weird.
Yeah, it's never been conclusively said one way or the other.
It's either you fall on your ass or you like ride the wave and you just kind of like do this and stay in the same place and you're like, huh. So that's how that happens.
Oh. So yeah, get back to the ship, secure the boat. I don't know how that works, but
Ship things.
Yeah.
So nothing happens on mine either.
I haven't gotten to you yet.
You're still being a drug fulfill.
Well, you kind of need to, because my next question is
Yeah, this is like.
I've got two questions first. Does what's his face talk to us as we're getting there, and two, is Crag there yet? So you're gonna have to kind of do his to answer.
What's his face? Who I still don't remember this poor asshole's name.
Telephone.
Telephone?
I think it
so.
was something like that.
Because I kept calling you telephone.
Yeah, it was something very close to that.
God, that's a stupid name.
You gave it to him.
Ow!
What did you do?
You know the hard part at the bottom of the bottle? I hit that against the bone right under my eyebrow.
Why you do this?
Because headaches are fun. Let's go with that.
Or just because, not to say that, doesn't mean.
So,
No, I'm a dumbass. It's true.
Telethon. I'm changing his name. Telethon.
Telethou.
Telethon.
That was it.
Was that it?
That was it. A slightly less stupid version.
That is slightly less stupid.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Okay, so Telethou. Telethou. Yeah, he does greet you as you come onto the ship. You, missing a couple people.
Yeah, it actually... On the off chance he managed to get back there first, which he has things like Fly and maybe Steed or something, I don't freaking know. So he might. So it really should be him that... Because it will be... It'll change the interaction if he's been there or not.
Okay, you wake up in the jungle, pretty much unscathed. You have a nasty gash on your thigh, but that's about it.
Also, I need to cut video.